I'd like to relate a personal anecdote that I thought would illustrate an earlier point that was made here. I was a resident at Cleveland Metropolitan General Hospital in early April of this year when I received a call from the probate court office. One of the investigators asked to talk to me, and I called him back later on that day, and he had a question about a patient who had apparently complained to the state government about his treatment in the hospital, and that he was being coerced into taking medication involuntarily. I asked the advice of the investigator, and he recommended me to talk to my supervisor about it, which I did the next day. Within 3 days, I was given a letter of termination from the psychiatry department, and when I did have my hearing just prior to the expiration of my contract, I was defined as pre-psychotic. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Apropos of, of what is schizophrenia, we are in Arizona. You are all very young, but you ought to know that Senator Goldwater was labeled schizophrenic by thousands of the most prominent American psychiatrists who never apologized without seeing him on that poll taken by Ralph Ginzburg in 1964. Now that's a historical fact which I simply refuse to forget, just like I refused to forget the Holocaust or slavery. Not that these things happened to me. The fact is that Goldwater, bless his soul, typical, naive, brainwashed American politician, sued Ralph Ginzburg and won in a libel suit. He didn't sue a single one of the psychiatrists, half of whom signed themselves professors in the most prestigious medical schools. They could hardly wait to answer this poll and explain how psychotic Goldwater was. Why didn't Goldwater sue anybody? Well, you tell me. Because he believes in mental illness. They just made a mistake. He wasn't schizophrenic, somebody else was.